This is one of the videos in which I try to put some aspects of power systems, where I am an expert, into music where I am no expert at all. So let me tell the story of grid levels. Today's electricity grids have a hierarchical structure. From a historical point of view, this was developed in a bottom-up process. There was perhaps a small hydropower plant that produced electricity for a small factory. Then buildings situated close by were connected to that power plant, and you had the first local distribution grid. Then maybe several local grids were connected together. The distances became longer. To reduce losses, you used higher voltages. The regional distribution grid was born. Next step was the supraregional distribution grid, over even longer distances and using even higher voltages. And then the transmission grid that interconnects several countries. These transmission grids can form vast networks that stretch over whole continents. But that's still not enough. Alternating current is not suited to transmit electrical energy through cables over long distances. If you want to do that, then you have to use direct current. Such high voltage direct current or HVDC links can be used to connect islands or peninsulas with the continent by submarine cables, or to replace overhead transmission lines by buried cables, which are easier accepted by the local population. I try to represent that structure musically by composing the elements that you have already heard for each grid level, starting at a high-pitched and relatively quick melody for the local distribution grid, and coming down to ever lower-pitched and slower harmonies. And in the end, the forceful timpani rolls for the HVDC links. In the end, the result is a musical tutti, which has a bit of a psychedelic sound, don't you think? This tutti is repeated several times, while the graphics sort of tell the story backwards until we have reached the original local distribution grid.